We're the Ali family. Welcome back.
We really want to try to celebrate life, celebrate Black excellence, Black love. So as we do that, we're just going to have a little reflection on what's happened and think about the Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman, amongst many roles that he's played. You know, Black Panther is one of those ones that really resonated with a lot of us Black people here in America, around the world. But we also want to talk about some of his other films. So we're going to talk about our top 3 Chadwick Boseman films in the order that we like them the most.
I don't want to be obvious, but Black Panther, I mean, it meant so much to me. I remember going out and seeing it and the excitement around it. The first sort of modern day Black superhero.
How many times did you see Black Panther?
Actually, in the theaters, I saw it once, but I know we got like the DVD or whatever, so I saw it at home, several times as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's your number 1?
That's my number 1.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. How about you?
So for me, I guess, to be completely honest, Black Panther is the only one of his movies that I saw in the theaters. I think some of you might be familiar with the term bootlegging, and just I've been the master of getting things for free in my life. So yeah, I have the bootleg copies of Get On Up and 42. If I had to say my favorite one, I would say 42. 42 was the first time that I saw him on film and was really just like, who's this character? Like he kind of stole a spot for me in one of the kind of like my favorite Black actors. I've always had Denzel Washington, Derek Luke were kind of like my top 2. And after I saw 42, Chadwick Boseman came into that top 3 for me. So my number 1 would be 42.
Let me just say, I also saw 42. And I mean, everybody, we hear about the Jackie Robinson story. It was nice to see it, in film, and, his life kind of, immortalized in that movie. I really enjoyed it as well. My second favorite Chadwick Boseman movie, probably the most recent one, or
21 Bridges.
21 Bridges, yeah. Yes. I really enjoyed that. I mean, I don't want to give it away if people haven't seen
Spoiler
it.
alert. Spoiler alert.
We're going to give it away. Okay. He plays a Black cop who saves the day, in terms of getting these dirty cops exposed. They had a huge, ring.
This was right around the time that there were some police shootings of Black men at the time. Mm-hmm. So we were a little iffy on seeing it.
That's a good point, because I know we watched some interviews of him
on the Breakfast Club,
particularly before going to see it. And even just, he was a good brother. Even the way that Chadwick Boseman spoke about the movie, and just acknowledging that there's so much going on in the world where police aren't good to Black people, and he's playing a police officer. Just the way he talked about the movie and the times, it was real sensitivity, real thoughtfulness around it.
See 21 Bridges if you haven't seen it.
Yes.
He definitely put a spin on it.
Thanks.
I don't want to give it all away.
True.
Watch it to the end, to the very end.
Yes.
So that's your number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just say, just to kick it off, every answer is a great answer. Chadwick Boseman was literally like Black history, Black excellence, all combined in just one person.
Mm-hmm,
so none of his roles that I've seen were bad. It is hard to kind of narrow it down just to 3. For number 2, I'm a Black Panther. You might actually learn something new about me right now. I actually saw Black Panther in the theater about 3 times. There was like a local organization that did some cosplay, so we all dressed up, looking forward to that experience. So that was fun. I took my mother to go. And then I also bought us both
You did.
a copy. That
You
was one of
did.
my first gifts to you, I believe.
It was.
So we both also have a collector's edition of Black Panther. Just from the role, the anticipation. I think I heard about the film about a year before it came out. So just the anticipation of it, just looking forward to seeing how they would make that world come to life. Just shout out to Ruth Carter.
Yes.
Amazing with all of the yeah. Shout out to Ryan Coogler.
Yes.
For really just all together. That might have been the best movie experience that I had. It's one of the only movies. It's the only movie that I've gone to the movie theaters more than once to see, and still felt like I saw it for the first time. And we also had a date night when we were going to an outdoor movie theater.
That's right.
To watch it on the lawn.
That's right.
So that would have been almost our fourth time. We didn't make it through. Maybe another time we'll tell you that story, but we didn't make it through the whole time. We made it up to my favorite scene, and then we left. So maybe I'll share my favorite scene. It's the scene when he's battling when Killmonger.
Yeah.
When he has to be stripped down of his powers to just battle for the kingdom, and then his mother is like, "Show them who you are." I love that part. That's like my favorite part of that movie. So that's my number 2, Black Panther.
Nice. So my number 3, you know what? I haven't seen Get On Up, which is crazy because
That's actually my number 3.
okay. 'Cause James Brown is like he was like my dad's favorite, artist, and our baby even loves James Brown, and I do too. So I'm shocked I haven't seen it. I need to go see that. That would probably be in my top 3, but it's not because I haven't seen it. So let me think. My third one, I guess it would have to be Thurgood Marshall. He had the opportunity to portray this great man.
That's actually one I have not had the opportunity to see yet. So I guess we all haven't seen his final role yet. There's a role that is coming out later this year that I'm excited to see. I know his most recent role was The Five Bloods. Spike Lee joint. But yeah, I kind of already gave it away. My number 3 was Get On Up. Yeah, when I saw that, I didn't even recognize that was Chadwick when I first saw it. You couldn't tell me that wasn't James Brown from the mannerisms.
I didn't see it, but I saw previews. You're right.
Yeah.
He had them down.
He had the mannerisms down pat. Transformed. That's one thing I really liked about him. Like, every single role, he really transformed into the role. Like, mind, body, spirit, like, put it all into the role. Part of what is making us celebrate that his life, celebrate the achievements outside of the film, just the care and love that he showed towards people that were in need, towards fans, donated a lot of money just towards HBCUs, college students, the same opportunity that he received.
Visited children who were battling cancer when that's amazing that for 4 years he was battling cancer himself secretly. Diagnosed at stage 3, passed away at stage 4. He's a remarkable man.
Yeah, shout out to his wife.
Amen.
Shout out to his wife.
Yeah.
That's a connection of Black love that, just to be right there by his side for that long, and to have known that this was going on with him, and to just be able to be there with him. That took a lot of love and just a lot of strength. So yeah, this is not the last time that we'll talk about them, but we just wanted to make sure we gave you all an opportunity to just have a celebration.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's how we're going to end this.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.